Hello, and welcome back to the BloomCraft server. As always, I'm Oiter, and I'm here on Spawn Island. It's been a little while since we've been here. I figured I would do a little bit of a showcase of just the builds that are on Spawn Island. Maybe do some little close-up examination, but yeah. This is my first build. This is the Oiterian Geode Abode, and it started off very flat. Most of my builds are typically very flat in nature, and then once you come through and you throw on some details, azalea bushes, azalea leaves, cherry leaves, cactus flowers, geodes, it starts to look a lot better. Now, this was a little bit different, but I got flowered by Willow. That's perfectly fine. She did a great job putting everything back, and I kept the flowers here because they're now part of the lore of this house. Got a whole bunch of trees. I do eventually, let me just get into this camera mode. I need to do more with the basement. My original plan was to actually have a bit of a boat docking area down here, but that kind of got scrapped. These windows are just absolutely open, and that's unacceptable, so I do need to come through and maybe fix that. We have this 2-story section, a 3-story tower, 4 technically. The floors get a little bit smaller. Actually, let's head back to there, take a look inside. And this is something I always do. I always kind of put like a pressure plate on the safe side of a build so you can exit quickly, not have to worry about locking the door. But when you're coming in, you do have to press it. And I think I need to decorate. It's a little plain and boring, but let's just go down here. And this is the basement. I was gonna put like smelters in here. I'm definitely coming back, but I need some ideas of what I should put down here. And then there's this little exit out into this cave area, and there's also a non-supported cove, so we need to add some structural elements to make this a little bit more realistic. This used to be the entrance down into the area, and then this goes down to where I had my original crystal farm. And I actually didn't harvest that much of the amethyst. Maybe I'll come through and just like harvest everything. I'm not going to make an automated farm here. I'll probably make one at my base. But back up we go. Definitely need a better entrance into that area, or maybe just close it completely off. Oh, I am now stuck on the vines. And I had a bed up here, but I had to grab the bed during, I think it was the dragon fight, because I needed a bed, so I grabbed it. Look at that view out there. There's Scooter's skyship port, just a little tiny one. I think a little airship needs to get put there. You can see Ross's bio lab, and Koala is here. Koala is actually going to be doing a server-wide tour, a very long video. This one's relatively short. So if you want to see a proper server-wide tour, you're going to have to check out Koala's video. I think it's coming out Christmas Day. That's the plan, at least. Here we have some villagers. This is probably I think it's the first structure on the island. The Nifty Rascal Smeltery. Is there anything inside? Ooh, potato. I don't think we actually use these villagers for anything. They're just more aesthetically there. Over here is, oh, I believe the sign is on the back. The House of KC. Get flowered, punk. The flower. That was Willow. Yeah, they got bambooed, and then they went around and started flowering people on the island. But what is all in here? Not much. Not even lights. Single chest with random items. Interesting. All this greenery, this is all moss. I went crazy with bone meal one day, and don't know who made the portal. I like the portal. Continuing along, I guess we'll go to Koala's house. Actually, let's get a better look at the house first before we head on inside. From what I recall, this is the first proper house built on the island. And I think it was like built and then torn down and then rebuilt. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh no, that makes sense. Okay. I thought it was missing some pieces. If you haven't seen Koala's builds before, definitely check out his channel. Oh, he's got some stuff in here. Not much up here. I think we do need to decorate these builds a little bit more. And around the same time that Koala was building this house, Patata was building this portion of his house. His house has kind of been demolished a little bit. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm very surprised that it has survived without getting completely destroyed. This house got destroyed when we were waiting to meet up for the dragon fight. But yeah, we all kind of met up in this portion of his house. He also has these ones over here. I've never actually been in here. Interesting. It's very overgrown. I have never actually walked this. And more of this. Interesting. This is Pointless Vid Kids or PVK's house. No windows out the back there. There's an overhang on this side, but no overhang on that side. Interesting. PVK, complete this house. Little farm here. Ooh, potatoes. I have potatoes. What's up with that, PVK? What is up with that? I do kind of like this. This looks like windowsills and an open window. Cow, that's rude. But you know what else is rude? Eating beef right in front of you. Get Floured Punk, the flowerer. Yeah, flowerer. I think Willow was running low on flowers. Get out of the window. This is probably one of the more complete houses. What the heck? What's in here? Oh, we could probably fix Patata's house with this. Breeze head, interesting. Ominous trial keys. And then nothing up here. Again, I think we need to decorate these houses more. This is Freebie's house, which I do believe Freebie hangs out here every now and then. He uses this house. And you can see Pirate Island over here. Islak did the island, Freebie did the core structure. I'll be doing all the detailing. That video will probably come in the new year. More flowering. And oh yes, this is what the whole island needs. Proper aesthetic for the builds. That being said, this is huge. It's nice and cozy down here. I guess the ceilings are 4 blocks high. This is the little bedroom. There's storage down here. I like this. But then all the way up here, it's just like this massive house. It's like, why isn't this the living room? It just seems so weird to have this huge, monstrous room. And yet, this is his main living space. I think it could also do with some decorating on the outside. There's definitely some depth with these beams and the inset walls. On to the next build. Let's approach from the path. And as we approach from the path, we can go up here to where spawn is set. This used to be a huge crater, and then it got filled in. And then this is kind of the official spawn. This needs some restocking. Bad it's for sure. But yeah, let's head on down this way. Willow is still suffering some of the signage of the bambooing or the bamboozling. Bamboo boat. And this is very nice. I love the texturing. The roof could use some work, but this is a great way where you don't need to come in with a lot of plants, because then you lose a lot of the texturing. So I like how the build has a lot of texture. and there's a lot of story with what's going on here. And you can see it's quite flat on the back. All the detailing's on the front. The roof could use some work. Maybe we need to donate a few supplies just to help Willow out slightly. Also, Willow, if you're watching this portion of the video, there is land over this way. If you head towards the House of KC, there should be a dock down here. Take the dock down and head in this direction. And there's some farms here. There's villager trading. There's an iron farm. Take whatever iron you need. Get yourself some supplies. So yeah, over by the House of KC, head at a bit of a diagonal between these two landmasses. You can see a landmass there and a landmass there. Head right in the middle. There's supplies. On to Scooter's dock. I love how he did this. Ooh, there is stuff down below. I've never been down below. Ooh, we definitely should do something with this little canal that's here. I love how the ladder is hidden. I am worried that if any of these get accidentally clicked, that it's going to break the whole system. Lots of armor there, tools there. But yeah, I think we need some sort of skyship here. So Scooter, if you are listening, you need to put a skyship here. Nothing too big, nothing that dwarfs all these tiny builds on the starter island. But you need to put something at this sky dock. Over this way, we have Dono's starter build, which it's not really a starter build. His starter build is on that landmass where I pointed out the two. His original starter build is there. This is his let's pack up shop build and head to his mega base. He basically used it as a cinematic, which was really fun to see. But yeah, it's a little spaceship where he loaded everything up and then he rebuilt it over at his mega base. But yeah, it's a little spaceship. And then over here, the final build is Roskilla's Bloom Observation Post number 1. His build, actually, which is over by my place, has multiple domes going on, and there's some underground sections. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm loving this antenna, not antenna. And then inside, yes, it definitely needs the inside done. Yeah, I think that is the general theme of a lot of the starter builds. More storytelling on the inside. I think Freebie does it best on his main floor, but also Freebie uses his base. Oh, and I should point out, going back to my build, I do have all my gifts from when the flowerer. I don't know why that's so hard to say for me. Flowerer accidentally destroyed my garden. To be fair, I'm the bamboozler, so Willow, don't feel bad about destroying my front yard. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. It was just a quick little tour of all the builds that are on the island. The main theme is that I think we need to do a little bit more detailing on the insides of our builds. A lot of these structures were built and then abandoned so that we could go work on our mega bases. These were kind of just like where we stored our stuff, and then we took it all with us, and now they're all gutted because we took everything. So, Blooms, let's try to work on our interiors, shall we? Anyways, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!